Alright, so, usually I'm supposed to have, like, a timer right up around... Yeah, usually there's supposed to be this timer, but I came in a little late, so 7 minutes no longer works, and that would be essentially a waste of time, honestly. So instead, we're just going to... Yeah, I'm probably just going to start the stream a little early this time, actually. Just give me a moment if anyone is seeing all of this. Alright. Got chat pulled up now. There we go. Alright, I got the setup. Everything is all set and done. Everyone should be able to hear me. Though for now, the stream is currently kind of cooked. That's one way to describe it, I suppose. Hold on. Allow me to pull it up. Actually, nah, I have little to no reason to actually pull up the stream. Alright, we're going to start early now. I just need to do the usual... Hey, I'm here now. Ah! Scary filter. For some odd reason, it's like that. I'll pull up Roblox, and yeah, that's essentially it. All I need is the input overlay, and then we have our... Yeah, I believe that's all I needed to add. Well, what's this text thing that I added? I'm not sure. It doesn't really do anything from what I can tell. Alright, and now we can start playing the games. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hello. Hello, fellas. Yeah. Once again, normally I would have that timer and it would like tick down until the end, but like, you know, I came a little early, so that timer is low-key kind of invalid now. It doesn't work very well that way. Alright, so my plans for today are very simple. I'm going to spend maybe an hour 30 trying to beat expert mode. I'm going to check out most of the expert mode maps. The plan is basically just beat expert mode with this loadout. Now, I set this loadout very specifically because it basically has everything you would need to potentially beat the game mode. I did try this off camera once. It didn't go very well. I hate the Eradicator MK2. But now we're here and we're better than ever. So this should be fairly simple to do. I just need to find a proper map for all of this. Otherwise this isn't going to work for me at all. Coastal defense doesn't... Actually, it might work. Now, the problem with, okay, so you see, the problem with Expert as of current is that the Eradicator MK2 deals so much damage that it's basically impossible to win any type of game mode without, what the hell? Seesaw! What's up, dude? Sorry about that. But the problem with current Expert mode is that the Eradicator MK2 Plus currently does so much damage that you basically cannot win the game mode without medic or without super expensive towers. Maybe not super expensive, maybe that's an over-exaggeration on my part, but nevertheless, most of the towers you need are fairly expensive. So I'm trying to like beat expert mode with a loadout that you could probably get in like maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of playtime, I'd say. We're gonna start off pretty slow though, because this map unfortunately doesn't have a immediately good loop for this laser gunner. So like, I can extend its range and all, but it won't be able to get the full juicy coverage. Only a small portion of it. Which low-key kinda ticks me off. Only does massive damage on range. Start of attack is normal. Well, it's expert. Think of how Nightmare will work. Instant kill. That is true. But like, I'm not sure. At least from what I can tell, at least. Like, I've been trying to beat the Eradicator MK2 with, like, low HP towers, and it hasn't been working out very well. I think it deals more DPS than Eradicator MK1 combat, which is already pretty extreme considering that Juggernaut and all of these other towers can only survive maybe 1 or 2 attacks from those guys anyways. So, nevertheless, this is going to be pretty tough, honestly, from what I can tell. Also, yeah, the ranged attacks on Eradicator MK2 are also a huge pain in the ass in my opinion. Mainly because those things, they deal a buttload of damage. Huge amounts of damage. Like, the ranged attacks on Eradicator MK2, from what I can tell at least, are almost all insta-kills. There are a couple that aren't, but I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. Alright, so far, this match has been going up pretty well. I'm gonna place a couple more. I'm not sure why they added these hole thingies. You'll find these on a couple of the newer maps. Just random holes. They have a specific look or something. But yeah, so far, so good. We'll upgrade this a little further. It'll probably deal with all of these guys pretty well. I'll place another one right here. Then maybe I'll place one right here, because then it can get a little more coverage right over here. Yeah, but like what I was saying, right? From what I can tell at least, Eradicator MK2 kind of just kills everything at long range, except for a certain distance in which it will stop attacking your towers. And for close range, its DPS is super high. Like, I was playing against Eradicator MK2 using, what's it called again? XWM turret, and man, half of them died. And that's crazy stuff because, you know, XWM's turret's entire gimmick is it basically never dies. So having most of them die means that it does have a very high DPS of some sort, although it might have been my fault for placing them too close, since most of Eradicator's MK2's DPS comes from close range attacks. Okay. Right, I might try to get EDJ early, mainly just for the range buff, since currently these guys' coverage are kind of ass. But I might also get it for the what's it called again? The discount, of course. So if I can like get the discount a little later, then that would be like absolutely dope stuff, man. Absolutely dope. The discount should be able to get me pretty far into the game. How much health does it have on start? Yeah, that should yeah, that should be enough to survive one of the attacks from the ex-soldier. Although for now it doesn't appear that it's even going to be able to attack a single time. Yeah, okay, so from this distance, maybe like this far, it can't attack your towers whatsoever. It's pretty neat. Crazy and stupid idea. Why not get both Destructor and MK2 Plus on the same wave and get Destructor behind MK2 so maybe he could get healed by the drones. Can the drones heal everything? Dude, that'd be wild, man. Like, drones screwing over. Okay, so the Destructor comes on like wave 40, I think, and then on wave 40, I think it's 42 actually. I'm not sure if it's 43 or 42, but that's when the Eradicator MK2 comes along and he screws over your entire setup, right? So I would have to skip 2 waves, and I think the closest you can skip the wave after the Destructor is like maybe 15-20 seconds, I'd say, somewhere around that, right? So there would be a 20-second difference. Oh no, yeah, that would probably be impossible. I would either have to like stun the Destructor like super well. I'd have to like constantly be stunning that guy, because otherwise it's going to fly up into the sky and then drop down like 20 meters away from the Eradicator MK2 Plus, and it's not going to work out, right? So I think that's probably going to be really hard, and I don't think it's possible, but it could be. Definitely could be. Maybe on a map where they're like super close together. But yeah, it would be definitely very difficult because the destructor flies around and gets to the other side of the map and all. Okay, so far so good. Might get screwed over by that, hopefully not. Man, I low-key kind of want to get just the discount, but I probably shouldn't, honestly. These guys are already putting up a decent amount of a fight, so probably just gonna have to cut my losses and get another one of these guys, which really sucks. I really wanted to get another, just to straight up get a discount so that I can save up a lot of money on the endgame, right? I mean, he's dying kinda fast. He'll probably die, right? I should probably speed this up because currently basically nothing is happening, except for this guy dying, I guess. Okay, and then comes the next wave. Exosuits, skull drones. Yeah, they're minor issues. I don't screw with these skull drones, bro. They ruin the slammers, and they're probably supposed to counter the slammers, but nevertheless, I don't screw with them. Low-key, I don't. Alright, so then we're going to buy one of these, and then we're gonna get maybe discount very soon. I'm hoping for that, but as of current, it appears I won't be able to get it until next wave. Okay, heavy Titan. Oh shit, two of them are coming. Yeah, two of them are coming. Dude, I'd say that's one of my gripes with TDX. Actually, maybe not. Farming is just ever so slightly less recommended here. Kinda ticks me off though. No lie. We fly high, no lie. Okay, skull drones getting dealt with. Heavy Titan getting really damn far. Yeah, I might have to skip this one, although I might regret that as well, because skipping in this game mode is pretty unrecommended. Okay, just need to get this ever so slightly quicker, and we're going to take... Well, I don't feel like taking any damage and all, but yeah, the Heavy Titan is going to be like... We're going to be in defense stat, essentially. We're going to have to deal with him later. It's really annoying. Ticking me off, man. Ticking me off. But yeah, the purpose of this stream... Okay, Sniper here. Oh, Sniper's here because, if I were to try any loadout with any... Like, if I were to try to kill the Eradicator MK2 with anything but the Sniper and, Railgunner, I would die. Because, like, I've tried placing down a bunch of these guys, but they die in, like, 15 seconds or so. And that really sucks, man. That really sucks. Okay, I'm gonna place this guy over here. It's gonna clean up basically everything, because he's pretty damn cost efficient. Yeah, but, like, I was trying to do it without Sniper. Well, that's not exactly true. So the idea of Sniper is basically it has enough range to the point where the Eradicator MK2 won't attack it, and by doing so, you will be able to kill the Eradicator MK2, plus without having all of our towers die. That's basically the main purpose of that guy. Oh, whoops. Everything else is just there for a purpose, yeah? Railgunner is it's 15k? Damn, bro. Now I gotta remove that thing. TSPMO, bro. But haha. here's the thing. I can also just cheat. I can just change the title of the video. I'll change it to 15k. Okay, actually, no. Because it's under the number, it'll be under 15,001. Aha, you see? See what I'm doing? Yeah, that's what we call... dude, I'm fucked, bro. Oh my god. Okay, well, currently our defense isn't going too well. They should maybe be able to be cleaned up by those guys. I might try to get a discount here because either way, like, they're gonna get cleaned up either way. But I might try to get a discount here so that I can save even more money in my defense. See? Genuinely speaking though, I am really uncertain if that's a good idea. We'll just have to see how much this wave gives us. Okay, we might get screwed over by my own decision, but hopefully not. These guys... Oh, yeah, actually we're fine. That's enough damage. The rest of the towers will take care of it. Actually, no, that's not enough damage. We're gonna die. Unless we get enough money to go ahead and get this. Okay, and that'll be enough. Probably. Yeah. So long as you don't die in this game, it doesn't really matter how much your health goes down to. You still want to kill all the enemies, of course, but once again, it doesn't matter too much. Okay. This guy's here. I'm not exactly certain what I'm gonna do about this guy. He's a huge threat, huge threat. Within most of my playthroughs of... I'm saying most as if there's multiple playthroughs. I played this, I tried using this setup once to try and... Hey, are we gonna die to that? Shit, man! Stuff sucks! Okay. Also, we might... nah, we ain't dying to that. Okay, but these guys are getting awfully far, which really sucks, man. We might actually die to that. Yep, that's enough to kill us. Okay, this really sucks. This defense is ass. Oh, we actually did die to that. Okay, I was thinking that that defense was probably going to be enough. Probably not, I guess. He's 14k. Yes! Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah. By the way, Railgunner is not 14k. It's 13,999 gold. Get it right, bro. Get it right. Remember, it's not 15k. It's not 14k. It's 13,999 gold. Trust in the process. Okay. So now I'm back at the lobby. There's not much I can do. I can't believe I died to that. It's probably because I got this thing too early. Probably would have been better just to get more money from like killing all the enemies and all. But that really sucks, honestly. Also, I'd say one of my main gripes with TDX Nightmare mode is probably because like in TDX not Nightmare mode. It isn't even released yet. Although I do have early access. Believe me, guys. Believe me. Warship will have the ability to spawn the war machine. It will be a new ability. And then level 6 towers will be introduced in the Nightmare update. They're going to allow you to get level 6 towers. You need to get 2 maxed out towers on both paths, right? And then they fuse together. And then you select a spot to place it, right? And then you get the level 6 tower. And the thing about the warship is that the level 6 abilities allows you to spawn the war machine. They were lying. There's not 5 towers, there's only 4, right? So now the war machine, right? Warship, war machine, right? They're both from the same tower, but they're effectively 2 in 1. Remember, John basically said this was basically 2 updates in 1. And why is this guy humping? And nevertheless, the back shots are fine. Right, 2 in 1. Think about that. He was actually referring to the warship because the warship is supposed to get a rework and it's supposed to be an update, right? The warship was supposed to get a rework a long time ago, I think. And so, the update is gonna fuse the warship together. It's gonna get tier 6. And then, it'll be 2 in 1. Remember, 2 in 1. John said stuff about 2 in 1. Yes! Anyways, yo, YouTube is recommending this stuff? That's pretty nice, man. Oh, I hate you! That's what he's saying right there. He's probably yelling a bunch of slurs. Trust. Alright, this time I'll probably try Junction. This map is low-key kind of ass. Mainly because Oh, what was I gonna say again? Right, I don't screw with the Junction app. Also, I'm supposed to do this solo. Okay, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I will give you... Hold on. There's no shift lock. Okay, I can only do the... back shots! Oh, malevolent back shots! I can only do it through first person. Alright, and now... what was I gonna say? I might try... Never mind, it didn't allow me to do that. Why is Outpost Forge being a simple map is crazy, bro. Like, low-key, I don't think it's a simple map at all. Just because a map is long doesn't mean it's a simple map. It just means that it's, like, slightly better for solo expert mode, right? Because, once again, right? So, if there is no super convenient 360 loop at the start of the map, it is not a simple map in my opinion. This does not deserve to be a simple map. Like, there's an entire wall that blocks long-range towers right here, and then there's this area right here, which is like, it's an okay starting spot, but it's not a great starting spot. And you really want a good starting region so that your towers can deal with all of the enemies that do stuff at the start and screw over you late game. Like the Boundeds and the speed pad guides, right? There's the speed pad guides. They throw down a disc and they speed up all enemies that go in front of it. But if you kill it at the start, it can't throw down the disc. It's dead, right? And so having a good defense area at the start of the map is really crucial for a simple map, a so-called simple map. But this one doesn't count. It is not a simple map. This should be set to easy, at least in my opinion. Right? In my opinion, simple maps should be maps where you barely have to use your brain. Okay, well you should still have to use your brain, but that's just me. That's just me, casual player saying this kind of stuff. Okay, so far the defense is fine. Not too much to talk about. Wait, can you place on top of... No, you can't place on top of this. Okay, so yeah, this map... I'd say this map is probably only really good for, like, spawner towers. Because then they can make it the full way through and deal a bunch of damage to your enemies, right? But aside from the spawner towers, it's probably not the best map for a simple map. Nevertheless, definitely might have chosen the wrong loadout, though. Let me see here. Jet Trooper. Oh, right! Oh, man, I was supposed to bring Jet Trooper. But, like, where would it fit in the loadout, though? Like, I'm pretty sure I was, like, thinking about, like, bringing Jet Trooper, mainly because the fire damage is absolutely fire, right? But where would it fit in all of this loadout? Very, very interesting questions. I'd have to figure that out eventually. Catching freaks. Oh my god, bro. But anyways. Yeah, one shot. Yeah, I probably should have brought a splash damage tower, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there will be no issues. I'm sure of it. No issues whatsoever. Won't even have to worry about this kind of stuff. Actually, what is the best cost efficiency for laser gun? I'll probably have to figure that out eventually. Because if I want to actually feasibly beat this challenge, I need a good early game. This early game is kind of mid. Right. 554th defense. Huh? Don't worry, guys. This is merely my 3rd attempt. My 4th attempt will be my victory, and this is merely a training arc. I'm simply doing this for training. You gotta believe me on that one. Yeah, but for real, I'm really not sure if this actually constitutes as a simple map or an easy map. It's very in between with this map since it's like super long and all, right? And it has some good spots for spawner towers and like military base and all of those other things. But when it comes to actual unit placements like John and Laser Gunner, it's a fairly mid map in my opinion. It's pretty subpar, honestly. It's pretty subpar. So I'm really not sure if this constitutes as either. Ex-soldiers have been detected. Minor issues. We'll figure them out easily. Oh, take the splash damage now. Forgot to speed up this footage. Low-key, kind of boring without it. Oh yeah, and also, I'm not sure if I fully explained the rules of this challenge, but if any of my maps, any of my attempts take over 40 minutes to actually complete, then, like, it doesn't count. Because if it takes over 40 minutes, you're better off just playing Elite mode like 15 more times, right? So, and I'm not even saying, like, getting medals for Elite mode. You can just go onto Secret Forest and beat Elite mode there for the 68th time, and it'll probably net you way more cash than actually beating Expert mode on any of these maps. And that's the idea for the time requirements, essentially. Alright, another non-issue dealt with. But, here comes the actual issue. Later on, we'll have to deal with super heavy Titan that has like 5 quadrillion health. We'll beat all of our towers up. That one's gonna be really annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, so this 8.6 DPS, 1.4 thousand cost, right? And then, if I get this, just multiply the DPS by high amount. So that's 20 DPS right there. 2,600, 3,000. Ooh. It might be a better deal to just get 2 zeros instead of 2 twos. It might just be. Although the skull drones are also there, so it maybe isn't. We'll just have to see about that. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have placed the John there, thinking about it now. Anything too close to the path is probably gonna get overwhelmed by skull drones eventually, and then we're gonna lose a bunch of money and value off of that. So, naturally, huge pain, as with basically all of Expert mode. We'll have to deal with that one way or another. Load this. Oh, this splash damage. Oh, so good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set one of these guys to weakest so that it actually targets the skull drones. Oh, and there goes my John. That's like $3,000-ish down the drain. And this heavy Titan is punching through. Yeah, once again, don't fuck with this map, not gonna lie. Should also probably stop swearing. Not sure if that screws with the algorithm or not, but swearing probably not the best thing to do when I'm a Roblox YouTuber. Right. And yeah, the heavy Titan is once again punching through. It's punching through ever so slightly, less this time, although either way, as long as both of these guys get through to the end, I will fully die. So I'm definitely going to have to deal with that eventually. I'm sure it won't skill into late game. Oh, the splash damage. So good. Oh. So good, bro. So good. Okay, so yeah, they're dealing with this stuff quite nicely. I think I unset. Nope, I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to unset that to weakest. And now we're chilling. Honestly, we're chilling. This map may not be the best, but human ingenuity is. So, we'll inevitably win. Yeah, we have enough DPS. Okay, I'm gonna get some budget costs, and then spam a bunch more laser gunners. Probably set them to a low level so that the budgets give me the best discount possible. But yeah, that's basically all we'll be doing for now.
Man, I wish there was a way to like do really good early game.
But nah, expert mode kind of screws you over solo when it comes to early game. It's pretty difficult to get a super competent loadout, mainly during early game once again. We'll just have to deal with it anyways. Yo, we dealt with 2 of them. These exosuit zombies are punching through though. Man, this shit sucks, bro! Gotta deal with all of these guys just running through our defenses. Oh, right, and that reminds me. Yup, I cannot forget about these guys. It's like a ticking time bomb. Inevitably, they're going to kill me eventually, but I need to, like, specifically place down my defenses when they're about to kill me so that, you know, I can actually deal some good DPS. Okay, I will get... I think SMG is a good choice. Yeah. That's not it. Actually, no, that's not even a good deal. I even got the discounts, but it's still not that good of a deal. Damn. Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, but if I do get it here, then that extra little bit of damage, 75, possibly. Everything else, though, still not a good deal, honestly. Alright, and then I need... Ooh, that guy already got to the end. Okay, so this endgame map placement sucks ass, and this is one of the reasons why I don't think this is a very... It's definitely one of the harder simple maps, I'd say. Okay, we got most of this under control. Not all of it, but most, for sure. Anyway, sniper is pretty useless here. Might want to swap it out when it comes to these maps. Is it possible to like kill the Eradicator MK2 without medic using Juggernaut? I think I'm actually destined to die on this map because Eradicator MK2 is gonna come in here. He's gonna eradicate literally all of my towers. I'm gonna die. Then he's going to win, essentially. That's gonna really suck. But there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Let me pull up with high cost efficiency towers. Hold on. Is there anything at the end that I should really be worrying about? Not as of current. We're doing pretty well. This thing will be a pain, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's place one of these guys here. Right, we got... Oh. Man, I keep falling deeper into defense depth, deeper and deeper every single step I take, bro. I swear, it's not cool, man. So we'll get one of these. And we should also get... Yes, get stunned! Right, the stunning ability is actually pretty damn usable. Screw with it a lot. This laser gunner is still probably gonna die, so I'm gonna have to... What?! Okay. So, what killed me? I don't count that as a loss. I didn't say no rewinds. I technically didn't say no rewinds inside of my thing, so... Hey, that's solid. Bye. Hello, goodbye. With shotgunner. Yeah, I'm not sure if shotgunner is possible, honestly. Damn, we got set back like 15 waves. Dude, this sucks, man. Okay, so it was like presumably heavy titans. Yeah. Some heavy titans somehow punched through and then killed us on this wave. I really don't understand how. These guys should have cleaved them up very well. Oh, wait, it was the exosuit zombies. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I can understand. Like, I was wondering what could have possibly killed me, right? But if it's like the exosuit zombies, that makes a whole lot of sense. I guess I have to get another defense. Screw with these exosuit zombies anymore either. But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Alright, these stealth jumpers might actually die this time. Although, thankfully, I am essentially destined to die on this map anyways, so for the most part, this map can essentially act as a testing map for all of our later encounters. How am I gonna deal with this? I really don't know. But it is what it is. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. This jumper, 900 health, not gonna kill us, so it doesn't matter. What kills you makes you stronger, what doesn't also makes you stronger. Remember that every single time you die TDX, because we're gonna die a lot. Alright, so far, pretty damn good, I'd say. I'd say we're doing fairly solid. Armored Factory, just place laser gunner for flying enemies. Yeah, for sure. Like, the Armored Factory, yeah, I think it would be a fairly good, it would do fairly well on this map, right? How much does the Armored Factory cost again? I don't remember it costing too much, but it may still cost a decent amount. Hey, where are all the enemies? Oh yeah, they're over there. Yeah, I'll have to deal with them later. For now though, chillax, if not just forever, a cycle. Okay. We do, in fact, have to get a couple more of these. Alright, and now, okay, so how much health does this guy have? That's a minor issue, but I really don't feel like rewinding to the same wave again. Okay, we'll place them same spots. Hopefully they'll deal with them. If they don't, I'll be pretty disappointed. Place another one just for like extra verification. And if they really die this time, that would really suck, and I am not rewinding again. Whew. Alright, our defense is now officially very, very solid. Yep, they've been wiped out. Alright, doing well so far. Probably going to regret spamming these guys eventually, but for now, yes! Okay. I set it to weakest because all of the strong enemies for some reason have bullet resistance in this game mode. Alright, once again, so far, so good. I'm gonna spam a bunch of these guys because they are very, very, very solid still. They have a lot of health, a ton of range, and a decent amount of DPS. Enough to actually deal with most threats in this game mode. Alright, we'll continue on then. Oh, man. Okay, now we have some minor threats, just a bunch of shooters. They don't matter that much, honestly. They're very minor issues. I might want to upgrade this John as well, actually. That might be a solid idea. I'm not sure if that actually hit. I think that actually hit, bro. Fascinating. Okay, where is the revived Smasher? Yeah, he ain't dying. Okay, we'll have to spam a little bit more, a couple extra ones. But yeah, that should generally be all we need to do. Yeah, they deal, they're just super efficient. when it comes down to it. Okay, it's bounded, minor issue, he dies eventually, so we're fine. Okay, place another one, specifically to 4-2, because that's where the level is best at. Then I'll check all the surroundings. Nothing too major. We'll get dealt with eventually. And yeah, we're pretty much set. We really are just practically set when it comes down to all of this. The main point of this challenge in particular was because, like, I was low-key hating on expert mode not too long ago, because I thought, like, it would basically be impossible to beat without medic. Yeah, without medic, it's basically impossible to beat, with the exception of that one sniper strat where you have a bunch of snipers 5,000 meters away, and it takes like 50 hours, which even then, it's not a very good strategy since it takes so long. But yeah, I just wanted to see whether or not I was right, or that guy was right, on it being beatable and being a fairly well-designed game mode for early and newer players. Smasher dead? Yeah, it is. Super Heavy is not dead. Everything else is dead. Alright, we're effectively winning so far. Get a couple more of these. Once again, some of the best defenses that you can get. Okay. Matchup is still going fairly well so far. There's a couple minor hiccups, but other than that, solid, man. Solid stuff. Purgatories, minor issues, and yeah. Yeah, so I'm probably going to set up another line of defense over here. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do about the Eradicator MK2, or hell, even the Destructor. The Destructor might screw us over, because the Destructor is fairly, not even fairly, it's very close ranged, right? You can avoid 100% of the Destructor's attacks as long as you stay a certain distance away from him. You can't really do that for Eradicator except for really far away, but you can do it for, what was it called again? Destructor, right? But since all of our defenses are right here, you might be able to screw us over very badly. Woo! Minor. How much health does this have at max? Ah, that's not enough. That's not enough. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, we're sacrificing John for Predators. More Roblox COs need to have John eviscerated. Holy shit. So, yeah, I should probably update these guys, actually. Ooh. Almost a jump scare there. Yeah, basically nothing of value actually died, so we're pretty fine so far. The only thing I'm terribly worried about is next wave, because next wave, that guy is coming. Those guys are coming. And we'll have to deal with that some way or another. Okay, I actually gotta turn off the speed control. Oh, hell no! No! My money! There goes like a bunch of value. Probably gonna have to sell that guy. These guys don't stun any bosses, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Slow it down. Get everything done. Selling that. Easy! Easy! Get over. Are you kidding me, bro? He just had to do it at that time, I swear. Okay, whatever. hell no, hell no, hell no. Yep, it's out of the radius, it doesn't matter. Yo, what? They killed my guy. Okay, whatever. I should have expected that. They have pretty low health now. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty set for the most part on that area. Yeah, but we do have to get another. Okay. So for now, we should be fine. This guy will die eventually. This railgunner will also die, but we'll sell it. So it doesn't. Yeah. All right. So far, so well. Got all of this done well. This John is dead. That's $50,000 done in value. We'll have to tax the taxpayers $100,000 more to make up for it. And then... yes. Oh, right. Those guys can't... Hey, are all of these going to die? Oh shit, all of them are. Dude, what the hell, man? And he specifically targeted half of the railgunners, the guys that can actually target. Yeah, that will probably die. Oh well. Yeah, we're set. We can turn off the speed control now. Does this die? Probably. I was gonna say it probably doesn't, because most of them seem to deal basic damage, but I guess not. Alright, and now most of our defenses are made up of these guys. But I do still want that stunning damage though, so I will take some extra laser movement. Ooh. Alright. It's set to last. Actually, that doesn't work out, so I can't even do that anymore. I can't do shit. Ooh. Oh, that value's so good. Okay. Then... ooh, it reaches both. Alright. Just have one of these guys acting as the main eagle. It really does look like a stupid skin though, honestly. Can't tell if it stares in your soul or has no thoughts in its brain. Probably a mixture of both. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna deal with Eradicator MK2 and the Destructor eventually, but for now, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Actually, maybe there is, but for now, I'll be checking chat. Okay, so farm laser gunner, medic, rail gunner, or AA turret because it costs 11k gold. Juggernaut on EDJ on that desert map, I forgot its name. Okay, but like, I guess the main problem would be the range of the jugs and doing micro when every jug is dead due to the rage mode of Eradicator MK2. Yeah, that's probably true actually. Oil fuel boss trio. I thought for heal you can use heal 3. Right. Did I clarify that I was not going to use power-ups? I'm not sure if I did, but hey man, hey, if I can beat Destructor and Eradicator in MK2 by spamming this, hey man, I'll take the victory. I'll take it. Healing field is, yeah, like in general, healing field is a very minor issue, and no one really thinks about it, so maybe, just maybe that would work out. Okay. But yeah, I have most of these guys spot specifically for like cost efficiency and all, and I'm not sure if that's really that much of a good idea anymore. Mainly because like as you can tell. What? Huh? Anyways, mainly because, you know, you want some cost-efficient DPS, but when the Eradicator MK2 comes and all of those other annoying people come along and screw us all over, we'll probably want, like, upgraded ones so that they don't instantly die, right? Then I'll have everything stunning. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is enough stun. I'll probably have the micro soon. John! John, save us! Oh, man. Alright. These guys will die eventually. Yeah, I am genuinely worried about how I'm going to deal with. I'll just spam a couple healing fields. I'm sure it won't be able to out DPS all the healing fields, right? Surely not. Surely not. Probably regret some of that when it happens. Like I am gonna need these guys. Yeah, surely they'll get him eventually. Yeah. Yep. Okay. TDX drone. Okay, that's basically the most minor mission available right now. Just get a couple more of these guys. Actually, this guy's kind of useless here. Right. Boom, bam, huge DPS, huge damage. Oh, yeah. It's already going down instant. Yeah, it's not going fast enough now. Wonder if that's an issue with all of my setups. Woo! Actually, that didn't do anything. Usually when you see like a huge singular missile, that means that whatever it's gonna hit is going to instantly die, but not this time, not this time. That's great. Okay, so the VX drone, it'll die eventually now. Ooh. That's a lot of it. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, this thing died? Okay. I was genuinely thinking that this guy might die, but not the other one. Alright, that guy was fine. Okay, 2,000 health. Yeah, I'm really gonna want to upgrade these guys soon enough. Ooh, it basically doubles DPS actually. Doesn't do a great job at doing it, but... Okay, so that's 360, right? Nah, it doesn't even double DPS actually. We might just end up dying right here, right now. Not this time. Okay, that's good, that's good. Ooh, those guys are coming. Oh man, all of these trash deals that are only worth it because of the health bonus. I really wish they were good deals, man. I'm always talking about the money, the cost efficiency, the DPS per cost efficiency ratio. It's never good enough. Oh. Alright, those guys don't survive. Come on. Oh yeah, I should probably set this to 1 5 times. Doesn't really matter too much anyways as a thing. Okay, I'm gonna get all of these guys who surround the John to max level so that the John can buff to its best ability. Woo! Okay, hopefully that won't be too big. This is however, actually, yeah, that's they really punch through, huh? Is there any way I can build this? Oh, probably. On the other map, my previous match, what I did to deal with that, I'll skip to get more money. What I did to deal with that was just I simply had a bunch of snipers who were raining down fire on the enemies, right? But I don't think I can do that this time. Very problematic. I believe we might just die here. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. Right. Oh my god! Okay, 43 minutes and 13 seconds. Your best bet against Wave 36 for the 40 pilots would be Laser Gunner, Bottom Path, and some Top Path Railgunners. That's probably true. The only map I've been finding success in so far is that one desert map. Probably because it has a good placement at the start and a solid placement at the end as well. Alright, we'll return to the lobby, and this time, we're winning for real. Believe in the process. We'll get it done. Okay, we just need to find the right map, get our utilities in check, and then we'll be fine as hell. Okay, so about the Jet Trooper. Like, Jet Trooper is not a bad tower. Like, it'd be a solid idea to add Jet Trooper to our loadout, but I'm not sure where exactly I would put Jet Trooper. Because all of these guys, they serve a purpose, right? Every single one of them. Jet Trooper has very solid splash damage with its fire ability, but I'm not sure if that's worth it. Like, it's definitely very good, but it's not very scalable. Man, why is Military Harbor still a normal map? That stuff sucks, man. There's only like 5 good placements on there. Half of the other placements get blocked. You can't use long-range towers there. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Ooh, what's this? Money? Oh, no money. There's nothing new. Nothing's new. What's NoST? What's NoST? What does that mean, bro? Yeah, but 43 minutes? That's insane, man. Half of that was like slowed down, and a third of that was also like sped up. So I definitely gotta step up on my speeding game. But because, like, you know, once again, if it takes over 40 minutes, you can probably just do 2 game modes of Elite Mode on Secret Forest, and it'll be a better way to grind, right? So I need to find a good map for all of this. Research base sucks ass. Only put on simple because it has worship placements, and even then it's pretty ass. Man, is research base even a simple map? In my opinion, it's barely a simple map. Like, once again, the only reason why it's put on simple is because worship exists, right? If worship didn't exist, it wouldn't be put on simple. At most, it would be an easy map. The starting placement is pretty ass. It gives a long, like, there's a long line where there's no good placements for early game towers. So the enemy can just like walk through half of it, and then by the time it gets to your defenses, it could be like bounded that's at like 5 seconds left, or maybe a speed pad deployer, right? Maybe even a maybe even a Grenadier when Nightmare comes out, because they're adding the Bombardier, I think, right? And so it just ends up being a very mid map in my opinion, but I'm not too sure honestly. Alright, this will be our final trial for today. Let me see here, let me see. So it's 2:23. I started at 1:30. So far this stream has been running on for 58 minutes and I'm not getting the right map, so I'll just do a party. Alright, so 58 minutes. 40 minutes times 2. So this stream will be running until 3:09, chances are. Let's see. Yes! Okay, we got the right map. That's all we need for now, and we'll get going. Alright, this map, a actually good map that's genuinely helpful. And seemingly useful as well. 1.5 times speed. I have confidence in this map, although I'm not sure if we'll be able to still deal with Eradicator MK2 well or not well. Can't really tell, honestly. Okay. Early game should still be relatively a breeze, honestly. We'll just get everything else sorted out, and then we'll be done. We'll be finished. We'll be complete with this stuff. I just want some good DPS, bro. Okay, we currently got them two-shotting all of the current enemies. We'll get them to one-shot once we get energy cells as well. Alright. Yeah, early game doesn't have too much to talk about, honestly. Let me see here. What's going on in the chat? Not too much as well. And I need to figure out something to do. Oh well. Nevertheless, we still need to keep a relatively quick pace, otherwise we're gonna fall behind. Because once again, we need to keep this under 40 minutes. That's the goal, that's the dream. So as long as we can do that, we should be relatively set. Sniper is fairly useless early game, but it will definitely help out a lot late game. I'm gonna place a whole lot of them over here. They're gonna reach all the way over there with just the help of an EDJ. After all, EDJ now buffs the range fully to the same extent as Commander. Says NoST right there. NoST? Do I have something on the screen or something? Hold on. Also, let me turn up the lighting. That's a little better, honestly. I don't know. I'm not biggest fan. Like, I'm not too sure. Like, I don't see any NoST. Like, hold on. Let me move this thing around. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see anything. Am I stupid? Are you stupid? Maybe we're both delusional. Who knows? We'll just have to figure it out eventually. Okay, once again, the game going fairly well. We just need 3 of these. Hopefully this heavy titan will fall. I don't feel like having to get some defenses at the end, so I'm really hoping that this guy dies very quickly. Exosuit zombies will be cleaned up as well. Although the skull... Nah, they're fine. They're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We just need to keep this under 40 minutes. Keep the speed running in mind. they just had to send 2, bro, I swear, man. Okay, but we are still doing very solid as of current. These heavy titans, they might not get shredded, but we can place an extra one over here, and now they probably will. Alright, then I will place an EDJ. I will start spamming this guy all over the place. We'll also still need to get the stunators though, because those guys are just as important as any other defense. Yeah, this is still going very well so far, I'd say. Just gotta make this... Not exactly certain. Let me see here. Oh! NoST. No special towers. Yeah. Consider NST when there's no official ranking things. No event towers, aired towers, level locked. Oh, you're technically right. Yeah, you're actually kind of right. When I say no special towers, I mean like no event towers, so like new players can do this. Because the entire point of this challenge is, can new players deal with expert mode? Is it possible for them to be able to play expert mode and eventually win? That's the entire point of this challenge as it goes. Yes! Big... it's not that big of DPS, but it's still solid. Everything else should generally be relatively simple, right? Solo, no special towers, less than what? Less than something, alongside less than $14,000 in cost for all of these towers. Ooh, this guy's here now. Major issue, but we'll just put him into defense debt. We'll deal with him eventually, it'll happen. We'll just take another 5 years or so. Okay. Actually, no, that was a bad idea. Whoops. Hopefully I don't break that one. But I do have this now. I probably won't upgrade him for now, actually. Definitely could, but I'm not exactly certain if that's a good idea. This guy, however, is getting really far, and then he's going to puncture through all our defenses, and he's going to be a huge pain in the ass, and I don't want that to happen. So I'll probably have to deal with him very soon. He is a very speedy enemy, after all. If I can just get suited up, dude, I'll be set, man. This thing's pretty damn good when suited up. Yes! Actually, I might have been overestimating him. $24,000 just for all of this. Okay, maybe not that good, actually. Okay. Nevertheless, I will still have to compensate. Oh shit, that's a lot of health. Okay, we're gonna have to place 2 of them at the back here. Dude, what the hell? Aw, hell nah, man. You spend like a bunch of dollars on that. Okay, the fence is low-key kind of falling apart, and this is really bad. But I still have hope. Still have a little bit of hope on how this is gonna go. Hopefully it doesn't go too bad. We are in heavy defense debt, but maybe we will make it through. Alright. Oh, man, this was gonna be tough. Ooh. Okay, so Super Heavy Titan, Revived Smasher, a lot of big threats are coming our way, and I have no defenses to deal with them, but maybe we'll get them later, because that's the entire thing about defense debt. You have to deal with it later, like currently you just don't have the money. Borrowing and investing, teaching us about investing early. How very wise. And we died. Hold on. I'll rewind this one time. Not sure if this run counts anymore, but I do need to figure out what happened to all of our towers so that we can live through this entire thing. So this Super Heavy Titan, presumably this is the thing that killed us. Not exactly certain though. It's not the jumpers already reached that. Yeah, it was the Super Heavy Titan that killed us already. It's pretty surprising, honestly. Didn't expect it. Oh, right, I forgot to not skip for the 6th time. Okay. I am probably going to regret that. Okay. So, most of these guys are on stealth now. This guy is going to die this time. Like a separate timeline. So, things where things go a little bit better. Right. We did unfortunately let that slip through. Right, I'll get another one of these. Then place one of these with the most cost-efficient defense as possible. Then I need the powered minigunner so that it actually deals with these super heavy threats. And as for the jumper, shit man, the jumper is going to be a huge pain in the ass. But I think we can hit 2 at once by just placing a couple of these guys down. As long as they shoot maybe like 2-3 times. They didn't shoot 2-3 times, they only shot twice. As long as they shoot enough times, they will get them dealt with eventually. Okay, that's solid. We actually managed to beat him. As long as I don't forget about that jumper that's speeding towards the end, we'll be set for a while now. Where is it? Oh, it died? Oh, nice. Alright, this run is going very well so far. We did have to use a rewind, but I think this makes up for it. Just give me the power minigunner while I'm ready, man. Alright. Set this to strong, and this to strongest as well. Woohoo! Solid stuff. Okay. Very confident in this match this time. It'll be dealt with eventually. Super Heavy Titan, I mean it takes like 100 damage a shot. We just need 14 shots and it'll be dead. Or still should be fairly. Throw a bunch of these. Alright, we're doing well, and this is going in a very timely manner as well. Our deadline will be at 3:09. That's when 40 minutes will have passed and this run will be officially invalid. Because it took way too long. That's why I gotta keep most of this stuff on 2x speed. Not 2x 7. Hold on, let me look at chat for a second. Permanent removes people FOMO. You should, even if you have to pay to be able to do the battle pass for one of the events, and as we know, people sometimes leave everything to the last minute, so why not profit? Understand now, thanks. Oh, was there like a special interaction going on here? I really can't tell, honestly. U-turn, 4 laser gunners. I gotta lock in. Holy. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Nah, we don't have an issue. But hold on, let me see the suggestion. Okay, so in the okay, I can't read the suggestion yet. Die! Eat my dawns! Don't eat my normal towers though. Anything but my normal towers. Oh yeah. Are you feeling it now? You like that? Okay, hold on, I'm actually selling it. That guy get me? Yeah, I did. Okay, I don't have time to read any suggestions, apparently. I just have to deal with everything coming all at once. Oh, are you fucking kidding me, man? Okay, these guys shouldn't die, right? Oh, what the heck? No! I spent 100k on that guy. Not cool, bro. Frick, man. Okay, I gotta turn off. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. This is going really awful, actually. What happened? I guess this is just what happens when you don't activate 2x speed. 1x speed. 0.5. Can we actually at least like kill this guy? Okay, I forgot part of the strategy, and the strategy was to place a bunch of snipers over here and have them deal with all of these issues. We don't have that, so we might just end up dying right here and right now. Yeah. Artemis, huge issue, but if you can place a bunch of like those guys on the side, you can effectively remove them as an issue, right? Because then you can just set all the snipers to last, then they deal with Artemis very well. But because we don't have any snipers, half of our loadout freaking died, and yeah, we're doing pretty damn poorly this time. Not sure if I have time to even compensate though. Hold on. What is this guy shooting? There goes a bunch of them. Okay, well, they're going to leave the range anyways. There's nothing we can do except for place more snipers at that. Oh, man, that sucked. Really bad. Perhaps one of my worst performances. I've gotten carried away. On this map, railgunners Jug. Center. Yeah, I probably. Oh! These guys gotta stop being assholes, bro. I swear. This is all Artemis's fault. Should have targeted that guy first, man. Once again, we're in a very, very iffy situation here. This guy is doing a whole lot of wacky stuff. This Bounded's getting very far as well. Down. What a failure. Yeah, there's practically not much we can do about that Bounded, since it did get out of the range of all of our main snipers and all. We can try and do another one of these, though. Yeah. Ah! Okay. Yo, wait, is that a reference to John's old crush? Holy. Okay, well, if we can... Oh, yeah, we can. Damn it! Oh. GG, GG. Alright. Sadly, we won't have enough time to go for another match, and that will be the sad end of this stream. But I always come back. I will inevitably beat that challenge, and it will face my wrath, and I will win! Heed my call, TDX. You guys. Oh. Trust in the process. Eventually, a win will come, and we'll all be sitting and looking at Eradicator MK2 as I beat him with the starter tower loadout, or I find out that it's legitimately impossible under 40 minutes, and then I give up, and then I make an entire video about it, and how expert mode is really bad for the new player. But either way, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. See y'all.